Okay, so I just made the craziest decision of my life. I'm going to survive 24 hours on the moon. No shortcuts, no cheating, just me, the science, and whatever it takes to stay alive up there. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to be absolutely shocked that humans ever thought about going there in the first place. Let's start with the moment I land. The second I step out, I'm hit with the first problem. There is zero atmosphere on the moon. None. Zip. That means no air to breathe, no air pressure to keep my blood from literally boiling inside my body, and no protection from the sun's radiation blasting me from every direction. So before I even take one step, I need a NASA-grade spacesuit on at all times. No suit? I'd be dead in under 2 minutes. Not dramatic, just facts. Now here's where it gets wild. The moon's temperature swings from 260 degrees Fahrenheit in sunlight to negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit in the shade. That's a 540-degree difference on the same surface, sometimes just a few feet apart. My spacesuit has to handle both extremes simultaneously. One side of my body is being roasted, the other is being frozen. The suit's internal cooling system is working every single second just to keep me alive. Hour 1. I'm walking around and I realize the moon's gravity is only 17% of Earth's. I weigh 160 pounds back home. Up here, I weigh 27 pounds. Every step sends me floating. I keep accidentally jumping 6 feet in the air just trying to walk normally. It sounds fun, and honestly, for about 20 minutes, it is. But then my muscles start freaking out because my body has zero idea how to move efficiently up here. NASA astronauts train for years just to walk in a straight line on this thing. Hour 3, hunger hits. And this is where the challenge gets brutal. I can't just eat a sandwich. My helmet cannot come off ever while I'm outside. The only way to eat is through a special food tube built into the suit. It's basically baby food squeezed into my mouth through a straw. Imagine being starving and your only option is pureed pasta from a tube. That's my entire meal plan for 24 hours. Delicious. Hour 6. The sun starts moving, and I need to track it obsessively. See, one lunar day is 29.5 Earth days long, so during my 24 hours, the sun barely moves. That's actually good for me, because if the sun sets, temperatures drop to negative 280 degrees almost instantly, and my suit's heating system goes into emergency mode. I'm basically living in a slow-motion race against a sunset that takes 2 weeks to happen. Hour 12. Halfway there, and now the scariest part kicks in. Radiation. The moon has no magnetic field, no atmosphere, so every cosmic ray, solar flare, and radiation particle from the sun hits the surface directly. Right now on Earth, you absorb about 3 millisieverts of radiation per year. On the moon's surface for just 24 hours, I'd absorb the equivalent of 24 chest x-rays worth of radiation exposure. My suit is blocking most of it, but not all. Every hour I stay up here, the long-term cancer risk is quietly ticking upward. Hour 16. I'm exhausted. Sleeping on the moon sounds like it should be peaceful. Total silence, incredible views, but it is absolutely not. My suit has to stay on. The ground is rocky and jagged, and the silence? It's not peaceful silence. It's dead silence. No wind, no animals, no distant traffic hum, just complete, total nothing. It actually messes with your brain in a way that feels deeply wrong. Apollo astronauts reported being unsettled by it within hours. Hour 20. I'm in the final stretch, and my oxygen supply is critically low. A standard spacesuit carries about 6 to 8 hours of oxygen. That means I've needed multiple resupply connections to an oxygen tank back at my landing module throughout this entire challenge. One missed connection, one suit malfunction, and I have minutes left. Not hours, minutes. The margin for error on the moon is essentially zero. Hour 24. I made it. And here's what I know now that I didn't know before. Surviving 24 hours on the moon isn't about being tough or brave. It's about having a flawless suit, perfect oxygen management, precise temperature control, and zero bad luck for an entire day straight. Every single second up here, something is actively trying to kill you. The vacuum,
The radiation, the temperature, the isolation. Humans landed on the moon 6 times. Those 12 astronauts didn't just survive. They worked, they drove, they collected samples, they laughed. And they did it with 1960s technology. That might be the most insane thing I've ever learned. If you want to see what it actually felt like inside those Apollo missions, I made a whole video on that. Link is right up there. And subscribe because next time I'm surviving 24 hours somewhere even more extreme. You're not going to believe where.